Hello, my wonderful, beautiful broskies and broskies. Wonderful, beautiful Maverick Nation. Now, you may be wondering what this is. It looks like gibberish that I just put down. And what, another new series? Well, Dark Magnetic, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing so many new series? And what's really new what ifs and shit? Well, the new what ifs are either because I thought of a cool idea, or somebody suggested something that I actually thought I could do something with, or just because, well, they suggested something, and I was like, fine, damn it. Like, just peer pressured me into a freaking hole in the ground. And for those of you that keep on saying, Chucky, if Chucky was, Deku, I already did a Nizuku Chucky thing. You should be able to find it. It's called Searching My Channel. And if you can't find it, sorry for you. Sucks to be you if you can't find it. But it's there. Anyways, basically, the whole gibberish that you think you might be looking at, it's not gibberish, it's actually Japanese. Well, that is if Google Translate is, telling you Japanese, right? Because that's what I use for this shit. Google freaking Translate. Dekigoto Fusha Ojo. What is Dekigoto Fusha Ojo? Oh, boys. Look in the description if you want to figure out what that means in American. Basically, it should be written down in the description what Dekigoto Fusha Ojo means in American. Dekigoto Fusha Ojo means in American. I took every word and I split them apart because, whenever I seem to put the whole thing there, it doesn't seem to, want to act right. So I just separated the words, and now it looks a lot better for me than it would if I had just put the whole thing down. So I had to separate the different parts and then put them back together later in a different way. If you guys don't understand what I was trying to say there, sorry, not sorry. Basically, one thing, the whole Dark Maverick World Adventures, that's canceled. Yep. Putting that down right here. D.S.M World Adventures is canceled. The whole entire thing with the whole entire show is absolutely just blown out of proportion. So many damn things. You can make your own what ifs about the characters if you like the characters. I'm okay with people using characters that I make in my what ifs and their own what ifs. I don't give a shit. Just don't be a dick. That's all I ask, is don't be a dick. So basically, you can use characters that I've made in my own what ifs and put them in your what ifs. All I ask is don't be a dick. Or a pussy if you're a female. Don't be either of those. And especially don't be a CUNT bag in your videos if you're going to use my characters. Especially don't be that. And you know what word I meant. Internet, you know what word I freaking meant. And I am not afraid to tell you guys. I am not scared. I just know I have certain boundaries that if my dad were to hear me actually say the word, I don't think he'd be very happy. Because I still live with my dad. Go freaking screw you. Like, this is the British version of saying screw you. For those of you that are gonna, freaking try to get me to take the piss for living with my dad still. I'm freaking special. I'll say right now, right here, right now, handicapped, special, in my own way, or actually ways, more than one. So I kind of have to live with a parental figure of some sort. And besides, we're moving anyways. Moving into, actually, my dad's friend's house. You may know her from another video if you've watched my videos, like, the majority of the time. Her name's Amanda. Sometime in the near future, we're going to be moving into her house. And won't that be a king caboodle? Anyways, back on to what the frick what I was trying to introduce. Anyways, basically, all you guys trying to say, oh, Dark Shadow Maverick, why all the new series and why all the new what ifs? Like I said, what ifs because either I came up with an idea I thought was freaking amazing and I wanted to share it with all of you, or, someone suggested something and I'm like, damn it, now I have to freaking do this. Or I either ignore it, like what I did with the Renegon and the freaking Tentails for the longest freaking time. I kind of held my foot down whenever it came to the Renegon. And the Tentails, I only just, slightly changed my opinion to, thumbs down to thumbs up. Which back in the old days would have actually been bad for somebody. Where is the damn thing? There we go. Basically, why all the new series and why all the new what ifs? I already said, either somebody requests something, or I just find an idea that I like in my head and decide I want to bring it out to your guys' attention. For those of you that actually will indeed watch the shit that I put out. And for those of you that do, I appreciate that very much. Even if not all the feedback is positive, I still appreciate it very much. Oh, and about the whole series thing, like I said before, Dark Shadow Maverick World Adventures is canceled because it kind of got overblown and it just kind of just ate me alive to try to continue that series. And don't worry, for those of you that actually like my videos on the Creep Show, for those of you that actually give a shit about that, it is not canceled. The Creep Show is not canceled. Dark Shadow Maverick World Adventures is canceled. I'm making that announcement right here, right now. It's just I've kind of been, in this way where sometimes I keep away from continuing something for a while. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I just don't have a reason. So I don't know if it's just one of those things where sometimes I just don't have a reason. I just keep away from doing something. Like, I don't really have a reason. I just keep away from doing something. I think it might just be one of those times where that just happens. Either that or I'm just these constant spells of exhaustion that keep on hitting me. Like, these constant spells of exhaustion. They keep on hitting me, like, maybe they're messing with my mojo and that's why I'm not doing as much. Or maybe it's like my need to please whenever I do episodes of The Creep Show. It's almost like I hold them in higher standards than other videos. Like, some videos I hold as the same standard as The Creep Show episodes. But most of the time, the Creep Show episodes, as of late, or as of most of the time, they hold a very high standard. And so if I don't think I can provide that standard, I usually won't try and make episodes of The Creep Show. So, for those of you that have been not seeing episodes of The Creep Show as of late, sorry. It's probably one of two or three things. Either I just haven't found any reason for why not, so I don't know. Or maybe it's just another one of those things where series of spells of exhaustion have just kind of caught me. Or it's just that my expectations have gotten a little bit too high for what I want to do with the series. And maybe I need to simmer down. Wait a little to simmer down my expectations for what to happen next episode. It's not gonna be the end of the freaking world. No, I gotta wait a little till I bring that. I mean, at least the end of the world was kind of hinted at with the whole freaking thing where they went into the My Hero Academia-verse. But that wasn't really the end of the world. It was more or less just an apocalyptic setting. It wasn't really the end of the freaking world. So, plus it wasn't even really the ending of the Creep Show world, like the darkness domain that they resided in. So you couldn't even really call it that. So technically we aren't even all that close to an end of the world scenario type episode. So yeah. And basically any other series that I might be doing, basically other side PD, I'm actually gonna have to think about what the hell I'm gonna do with that, because originally I was planning on plushies. Now I'm thinking maybe I should redo Other Side PD as another one of these things where I just narrative the hell out of it, and just do voices at random, like what I've been doing with the Creep Show. Basically Creep Show style everything with the Other Side PD and all the characters in it. I find the more times that I do that with these different series, the more times that I feel like I've succeeded in something. I guess that there are just some series on the channel that are meant for that kind of thing. And there are other series on the channel that are meant to be more what-if type series. I mean, what if is literally the two first letters of the freaking thing. Usually if it's a what if. Other side PD, this. There's a creep show, but we already talked about that. Not going anywhere. And what exactly I'm going to do with Other Side PD is still yet to be determined. But I think I might know. But I'm gonna have to sort some things out first. Oh boy. And as for tempura, good God, hell no, I don't know how I'm gonna sort the frick that out. Like, Jesus. Good God, hell no, I have no idea how I'm gonna sort that out. Basically, the majority of what I got, I'm pretty sure that I'm good with. Because Other Side PD, I think I know how to deal with that. I just have to remember all the freaking characters that I was going to make for that series. And basically, the only real way I could see like redoing D.S.M. World Adventures, like a redo of that, is like if I did the entire whole world building thing over again, like I redo like the entire world building scheme, because the way the world building went and all like the mythology about everything, I had no idea what I was smoking. Well, it must have been something strong as hell, because Jesus Christ, having to follow myself whenever I'm talking about that shit. What was I smoking? Anyways, basically, in terms of this new element here, in terms of this, the actual purpose of the actual video, Dekigoto Fusha Ojo, and like I said, in the description will be the English version of what that is. Dekigoto Fusha Ojo, basically, this is gonna kind of be like the Creep Show, but like Creep Show Light. It's basically gonna be like, it's almost like Pokemon Adventure Time, like other stuff, like not stuff that would be covered on the Creep Show, but stuff that would be covered on something else, like if it was a collaboration show. Like, there might be some overlapping elements, and might even do a possible crossover in the future. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But by the time I do that, I'll probably also have to do the crossover with, the crossover that I kind of half promised with Tatsumaki Izuku and Izuku Midoriya Shadow Izuku. That, I'll probably have to do that also at around the same time. So, I will have a lot on my plate. So, Jesus Christ, don't be mad at me if I'm a little bit late on certain things, because good God, that's a lot to put on someone's plate. Let me tell you that. That is a lot to put on someone's plate. Basically, Dekigoto Fusha Ojo is basically, like I said, a type of collaboration series, just like the Creep Show, only it's going to be like less surrounded about the more like horror side elements and also other things that kind of overlap into that. You know, usually whenever I do stuff, sometimes I have like other stuff overlap in to the thing. So like stuff that isn't horror will overlap into it. Anyways, like with Naruto and Izuku, they're not horror, but they still came in there. And I even made my own mythos, one that I can actually keep track of. Unlike another thing, which I had also discussed in this video already by now. But that's behind us. Basically, it's going to be something like the Creep Show, but it's going to be kind of like Creep Show Light. I guess I wouldn't really say Creep Show Light because you know me, I never really like to do diet sodas, so I guess not Creep Show Light, but it would definitely be like, it's kind of like, I guess you could say mainstream versus non-mainstream. I don't know, like Nintendo versus Sega. Like one of them is Nintendo, the other one's Sega. I don't know, but it's definitely like one of these things is not like the other. That's definitely what I'm trying to say here. It's basically the case. Like they're basically like alter egos of each other. Basically, one is more one thing, and one is more another thing. I guess what you could say is, how am I supposed to frickin' put this? Son of a. I guess, I guess, creep show you could say is more like a Wes Craven type thing, and this is more like a Miyazaki type thing, like two different angles. I guess like the angles are different, like the way like the angles of the story and like mythos and everything have like a different thing to them. One of them is more Wes Craven-y, and the other one is more Miyazaki-ish. And I'll let you guess which one is more Miyazaki-ish. Here's a little hint. This one. I'm going for a little bit more of a Miyazaki angle. But whenever I say Miyazaki angle, I mean like more like the mystical shit he does. Because like Wes Craven's shit, it's all about messing with your head, not really mystical stuff, but like just like putting you on a trip, like Nightmare on Elm Street kind of stuff. Like Jesus. I guess I just kind of wanted to make the title like Japanese in order to, I guess, embrace within the Miyazaki-ish kind of, way I wanted to present things. Like, the Creep Show is more like a Wes Craven deal, and this is more of your Miyazaki sort of type thing. Yes, Dekigoto Fusha Ojo. Well, you know what the real fun part is? The style may have changed, but not completely. There is still some of that ominous holy shitness. And what else? What other way to truly show it than in the very beginning, the first thing you hear? Besides me rambling. The theme song. Always Running by Buried. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yeah, that's right, I went there. Angels. I'm running from something and I'm becoming unstoppable. Something I'm becoming. I'm running from something I'm becoming. Unstoppable. I'm running. Black Bows. Damn ads. Dekigoto Fusha Ojo, Season 1, Episode 1. Hmm. Well, it's been any time. Oh, the clock doesn't seem to be helping. But then again, it doesn't help whenever you throw it into a wall. Last night. Dekigoto, when are you ever gonna remember shit like that? Nice. Trying to remember time from the sun. I hate doing that. Sometimes it hurts my eyes. Hopefully. Huh. Oh, it's not too. I think I still have time. Weird guy. He was strange, but he said it was hopeless to run. And Mom and Dad aren't here. As a matter of fact, the entire town seems rather desolate. And their peep. I used to think somebody would be up to try to start the shops. Something. At least by now. It looks only to be 6 in the morning. Somebody should be up. Why is it only me who can't sleep? It's almost like they aren't even in their homes. Anyways, I can't seem to remember my last name. Only my first. Dekigoto. Dear Diary. Well, it's me, Dekigoto. And, well, from what I've been able to observe, this day hasn't seemed to have started out like any other day. No one seems to be awake. Not even the people who should be setting up the shops. It's way too quiet out. Definitely quiet. Especially after last night. That one hitchhiker guy who said something about something happening whenever I refuse to pick him up. Wait, I think here's something. Hey asshole, don't even bother using the doorbell. I can hear you from all the way over there. Interesting. I'm coming down, just let me get dressed. I swear to God, you should change your status from hitchhiker to freaking stalker. It's a wonder that you aren't afraid of me. Why should I be afraid of someone who I can easily prevent from ever having children? Dekigoto, why so violent? You really want me to answer that question? From the look on your face, you don't want me to answer that question. Good. Now, what the hell do you want, mister? Actually, give me your friggin' phone. What the? Change status from hitchhiker. Common hitchhiker? Common hitchhiker? You do this often? Okay, weirdo. Change status from common hitchhiker to creepy stalker. There, that should help you with socialization. Smack! Tooth loose. You're very good with your throwing arm. I almost flew straight past through me. Oh great, so you're part black hole? I should probably have added some sort of ethereal being part to that, but there was no setting. And Facebook doesn't seem to be. There's just no real setting for freaking ghost, ethereal being on Facebook currently. You still use that? I have to. Don't really have anything else to do. Tumblr's a bitch. And good God. Why do people keep on suggesting that I freaking go on Instagram? I'm not interested. And Yelp is only used for freaking food last time I checked. And I am never going on 4chan again. Never, ever again. Last time I did anything involving 4chan, I almost freaking had a heart attack. People on there are sadistic freaks who deserve to die. Oh, really? You seem to have a lot of pent-up aggression. Possibly towards your father? He is not my father. He will never be my father. And plus, how do you even know him? We went through this last time you tried to parade around me. You even tried to get in that freaking car, which I don't even see it outside. Where the frick did you put my car? Don't worry, it is in the garage. That's even more worrying. How did you get into my freaking garage? And there was a door there that was unlocked. You could have just went in that way. That wouldn't have been polite of me, now would it? Dude, you are already lost. Like, the garage is locked! You're trying to drive me insane, aren't you? On purpose. You're really pissing me off, buddy. Well, considering you just smacked your father in the face with your phone. Well, why shouldn't it? What? Wait, what? My phone? Huh? The entire time that I was holding you up in the middle of the street, whenever you were halfway in a ditch already. Okay, I was a little tipsy, okay? Jesus. And my friends wouldn't stop bothering me to drive anyways. So just to stop listening to them freaking bitch and moan, I decided to go regardless of my alcohol intake. Okay? I'm not exactly the nicest girl. I may be a little bit on the naughty list, but who gives a flying I don't give a flying so who should give a flying about my freaking business? You corrupt sadist. Sadomasochistic motherfucker. How do you say such things about your own father? I guess I really should remove this old mask. They used to call me Falcon, but now... Wait, what the... No! It would be a little bit hard to tell. After all, it has been 50 years. Why do you think that's funny? I thought you were dead. Oh, my sweet poor little Dekigoto. Don't you dare try any pleasantries with me, old man. After what you did. I'm the only one out of my family left because of you. I would ever acknowledge you as family. You know what Mom went through because of you? You were never there for us whenever we needed you. Oh, Dekigoto, I had my reasons. Reasons for leaving Mom in the dark on why you were always gone? Exactly. You see, out in this world, it is far different than what you perceive it as. All this time, me and your mother have been doing our best to try to shield you and your siblings from the truth of this world. What do you mean it's different? Dekigoto, have you ever wondered why all of them are dead except for you? It's because you are not legitimate children. You're bastards. All bastard childs. What? Dekigoto, you did know me as a man of science before I left, right? You were a scientist, yes. Before you faked your own damn death, apparently. Well, I couldn't necessarily continue my line of work knowing what was going to happen. What do you mean, knowing what was going to happen? It was an accident a long time ago, and because of it, I've been having visions. Visions of what happened should you continue along the same path. Dekigoto, I've been saving you. I realized I couldn't save the others, so I decided to save only one. And I was the one whose name I kept on hearing in the flashes every time I saw one of you die. I kept on hearing what your name meant. Dekigoto. It means event. And the fact that I kept on hearing event, and your name means event, I felt that's what it meant. That you were the one who needed to be saved, and the others were the ones that could not live. I knew it was a hard choice I would have to make, and to tell your mother this, well, she fell into tears. She broke at the seams. Apparently, I shouldn't have told her because she didn't get violent with me. And now you know why you are so sheltered. That thing that happened with your mother a few years back, it wasn't an accident. It was a planned assassination by my own enemies. They would take her off my hands, believing that I would return back to my own blissful, unaware self, so that they could take me out whenever I was the most unaware of their presence. Two birds, two stones, one stone for each bird. Wait, so Mom only died because these guys wanted to get to you? And they figured the best way to do that is to murder her? Who were they? Where are they now? Dekigoto. If I were to tell you that, you would just stomp off in a blind rage. Now, I'm not exactly trying to act like I don't care about your mother or your siblings. I just know that what is best for you right now is not to go off looking for revenge. Besides, revenge never ends up in any something good, I can tell you that. I used to be much like yourself. Perhaps that is also why I picked you to be the one to survive. So much of myself in you, too ready to go off and get revenge. But what will revenge get you? I'll tell you, pretty much little to nothing. And it will probably take more than it will ever give. Dekigoto, revenge is a cruel beast. You should never seek it out openly, only allow it to seek you out. You must make it play by your rules. Never allow it to make you play by its rules. If that were to happen, you'd be no better than the monster that revenge is. You must make your own revenge bend to your will, or else you'll become no better than the ones before you have fallen by its own game. To its own sing song. Prancing around. You must make revenge bend to your whim, not the other way around, or else you'll be no better than anyone else who has tried to get revenge. How exactly am I supposed to make revenge bend to my will? I found you a way. Do you see this device here? Dekigoto. Yeah, well, what exactly is it? Like some sort of glorified glove? It's not an over-glorified glove. It's one of my latest inventions. What is it called? You want to know what this invention here is called? Uh-huh. Fusha Ojo means Fusha Ojo, windmill princess. Yes, that right there is the windmill princess. I see. Well, what exactly will it happen if I put it on? I mean, it feels real comfy on the inside. Just having my fingers will go around in it. Well, let's see. I made it straight for you, seeing as I felt you were the only one who was going to survive. And it really does feel like it's the perfect fit for me. So what will happen whenever I put it on? What will allow you to face the harshness of this world head on? Hmm, yes. Can you feel it now? I think all five are in. Yep. Wait, there seems to be some sort of outside compartment. Oh yes, there's a button. Maybe you have this compartment underneath the button. Maybe if I push it back, the button seems to be extending out. If I push the button down, what do you think it's gonna do? Oh, that should be the enticing part. The real test of strength. Okay then, let's go. Whoa, what the? I see. Your body seems to be holding up rather well. What in the? What happened to me? This. Everything feels almost like looking through some sort of weird ass uh, uh, ex machina virtual boy. I have a mirror. Come check. Okay. I feel a little weird walking though. Whoa! I didn't know you meant one of your big mirrors. I look powerful. What exactly you just call this? I would think that you would want to call it. After all, it was specially designed for you. To interact with you, especially. Anyone else, it would have just self-destructed automatically, killing them instantly, and then reforming until it finally found you. Wow, your technology can do that? I'm surprised you have any doubts about my ability. Well, then again, the whole thing with your mother may play into a factor of that. Don't remind me, Dad. Anyways, I guess after everything, Fusha Ojo, Windmill Princess, and my name. I got it! Dekigoto Fusha Ojo! Fusha Ojo! Dekigoto Fusha Ojo, I see. Event Windmill Princess. Yes, this is what I will become whenever I truly need the power. Yes, you have the mind of one of our greats. One of the great ones. The great ones? You mean... Yes. The forefathers of our current day technology. All that you see around you could have been accomplished without the forefathers. And I think that you have a mind and body that could rival their power with the Dekigoto Fusha Ojo. So, Dekigoto Fusha Ojo, you and me are going for a test span. Oh, why right now? Aren't you worried about overheating it? I thought you were the one telling me to be confident in your technology. If it's so good, then it shouldn't overheat after one use. Well, it's just a test model as of right now. Well, then what does this button do? Beep! Hello there. How did you figure out the button to... Oh, yes, Dr. Fukotaku. How? And you are? Oh, me? I'm Simon, your personal assistant. Simon, I see. Well, Simon, I guess that means if anything goes wrong, you'll be able to help me. No problem. She figured out how to activate that part of the system. I've been trying to do that for years. It's the one button I never figured to press. Ugh. Damn it! Why do I have to be so stupid? If you keep on hitting your head on the wall, you're gonna get yourself a headache, Pops. Anyways, even after everything you did do that has a very questionable morals when I think about it, you did give me this, and a new friend in Simon here. So I guess not everything you did was bad. Plus, maybe I could do some really cool hero stuff inside the Dekigoto Fusha Ojo. Ah, yes, the Dekigoto Fusha Ojo. And as to your estimates, the Dekigoto Fusha Ojo is far from finished. You mean she was actually right as the estimate of how much it could take, even if it was just a test drive for the first time? Correct, sir. Indubitably, your daughter is very indeed a special mind. She may just surpass the others. See, Pops? Told ya. Now I'm gonna take this for a test spin. Now, Simon, what exactly can you do? Like, give me a quick rundown of your abilities? I think the test scanner will be able to tell you everything I can do. Whoa, it's like a scan bar. I can just scroll down whenever I want. There's a lot in here. Man, you must be really advanced if you can do all of this. Wow. Wait, there's even some stuff that's like luxury. Whoa, I didn't know you could even play music. Oh, that's the cool shit. Hmm. 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 Well, what exactly seems to be plaguing the world today? Everything looks to be sunshine and rainbows now that Ponce's whatever the hell he did is down. Oh yes, your father, Fukataka. Yes, the man was very successful in eluding you for all these years. Hmm. For one of a great mind as yourself, Fukataka does indeed seem to know how to fool you sometimes. Well, the whole thing with, some, certain, you know, I guess you say, annoyance. Oh, what he did last night. That got on your nerves so bad that you actually lost control of your thoughts? I guess it's not impossible. It can happen to the best of us. Indeed true, man. Indeed true. I guess you really truly are one of the good minds of this world. Hmm. Oh wait, I think I detect something. Simon, you think there's something on the go? Well then, where are we heading? I think a little bit northwest of here. Well then let's go a little bit of a curve. Oh, where's the big guy? Three heads, big wings. Oh my god, that's huge. Whatever the hell that is. Holy shit. Hope you guys can hear this. Okay, three heads, giant wings, and is it literally breathing lightning? Holy shit. Simon, you happen to know what the devil this damn thing is? That's causing so much freaking chaos? Hmm. Ah, yes, I think it's in my files. And this is a very troublesome one. It doesn't ever seem to really be satisfied with its work. If you can even call it that. That is. Simon, hello, kind of busting my balls if I had balls. Yes, indeed. Creature is believed to be called King Ghidorah, or in this one, Kaiser Ghidorah. What? But I thought those things were only legends. So this big boy wants to play. Well, let's see if we can attract him to something. We got anything? Well, let us assist in this. Okay. Hey, buddy. Yes, right, you over there. I think only one of his heads is actually looking at me. Maybe he's just looking out from the distance. Don't care. Hmm? Shine wave. Okay, that definitely put a hole in. Ah, yes. Actually not only took out one of the heads, but, well, not as much of an amount, the other one as well. Yeah, I didn't take off the entire neck of the middle head. Now I just got the right head to deal with. And then we're completely free. Wait, what? Simon, please don't question my methods. You're beginning to sound a lot like your father and your mother. Oh, so you were able to get scans from both of them, their voices? Actually, that was one of the first things that your father worked on. So I have many memories. I find it hard to believe, but also very easy to believe. Well then. Shy. Wave. Superconductor. King Killer. Holy shit! Do you think there's anything left to take home? For like some sort of prize? If there was anything left, I don't think you would have enough space to put it anywhere. Wait, I think there's something. Wait. Oh yeah, there is. Shh! Coming in for a landing. I'm not exactly sure if that's wise or not. I think right next to the skull, yeah. Something yellow and pulsating. I thought only the Godzilla and Mothra clans could have those orbs. Could the possible be a Ghidorah orb that had some safe purpose? Or are the legends different on this side? Maybe we'll put it into some sort of containment to see how it develops. And as it does, make the proper actions as to what to do with it. And if it proves not to be a threat, or it proves that it can indeed be nurtured out of its nature as a Ghidorah. Actually, from what I remember about the legendary creature, they usually are born as 3 creatures and then morph into one. So maybe if we can love each creature individually whenever they hatch out of the one egg, maybe whenever they turn into Ghidorah again, they won't be as violent and, destruction crazy. That is, unless they want to fight along our side. Loyalty and all that. Loyalty to those that, treated you nice. You do indeed believe you can curb the vicious tendencies of the Ghidorah? Well, Kaiser Ghidorah is basically the last stage of Ghidorah. So I believe, starting off, it won't be Kaiser, but it will just be King Ghidorah. As it would probably start out. Or at least start out whenever all 3 bodies are morphed together. But before that, there's the nurturing process of the 3 different baby Ghidras. Yes, I believe that's the name before the Ghidorah is formed. Ghidra. The 3 Ghidras would have to be nurtured each equally the same, loved each equally the same. And by telling on exactly how this orb is reacting, Kaiser must have been doing something really wicked in order for it to act like this already. It must have already been inside of it before we killed it. You say that it was going to turn itself into two Kaiser Ghidorah? Possibly leaking out the same amount of intent, turning it into just another nasty copy of itself. We won't let that happen, right, Simon? Exactly. Would never dream of something like that happening. We'll turn the Ghidras into a good Ghidorah. A Ghidorah that will be able to fight alongside us. And possibly, maybe even learn to talk. I wouldn't stretch too far. I mean, come on, with all the advancements Father's made into his own technology, it can't be that crazy. Stretch from the truth, you know what I mean? Well, can't really fault you for believing that there. There could be a possibility that I could pick up human speech. Being closer to human and that, in size, when it was first born, as the three Ghidras. I love them all the same. They'll know me as their mummy. Mommy Dekigoto. Oh yes. Seems very entertaining with thought. I never thought you'd be so humorous, Simon. Considering you're pretty much the brains of the operation, get it? Humorous brain? It seems your humor is beginning to... Even your humor is beginning to fail you. But then again, it seems we must return. Yeah, I don't think if we were to just leave and never come back, that would really like that. Anyways, touchdown! Boom! Better make sure this thing doesn't break. Hey, guess what we found? After blowing up a giant monster. Wait, that was all of you? With some help from Simon, yes. Well, I did think it was a little bit extreme, all that explosive stuff, but, and the blood, but other than that, things are okay. And we even found this. And knowing about, the evolutionary cycle of the Ghidorah, we can possibly find a way to make a good one. The three Ghidra, they'll form into the Ghidorah. If we're able to nurse the Ghidra, nurture, nature versus nurture, if we're able to nurture the Ghidra before they become Ghidorah, we'll possibly have an ally on our side. The possibility of turning one of the most fiercest creatures in the world into an ally. Well, some people have often said that science is very rednecky. Why not? If you can't beat them, join them. Well, I guess I'm glad that at least now that I'm getting to know you more, that I know you're an understanding person. Understanding enough as long as it doesn't sound like crazy nonsense. Oh, you have no idea, Dad. You have no idea. Episode 1.